So now I'm just flattening this last one down here, flouring it, making it thin so that it can go through the process here. I'm going to readjust the camera here so that you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got it set on number 6 for the first pass through, and I'm going to turn it on. You can see that it started to pull through here, and when it's all the way through, I'm going to coat it with flour and fold it in half. I'm going to coat both sides with flour, I should say. And you see the way that piece came out, right? Came out like that. Turn it over, coat the other side. I used to watch my aunt do this totally with a knife and be very quick, a lot quicker than I am. Okay, so now we're going to go down to setting 2 on this. And you see that this is, maybe 8-9 inches long now, but when I get done with this, it will be much longer. And you see it coming through. On this cutting board here, I have a black mark, which is the exact length of my lasagna pan. So if I was going to make lasagna noodles only, I would lay them out on here and cut them at this black line that I have here. It's a jig for my lasagna pan. So now I'm just lightly coating this with flour, and it absorbs some of the moisture in this. And then I lay it out on towels that I have beyond camera range here, which I will show you when I'm done with the process. So now I change the setting back to 6, and I repeat the process. Taking the next piece out, making it thin so that it will grab in here. I try not to use an excessive amount of flour. There's no sense in wasting it. So I got both sides floured, fold it in half so that I can find the approximate middle, cut it, move the setting down to 2, and repeat the process. Each time I do this, I think I get a little quicker at it. And all the flour that I use, I try to keep in this one area here so that near the end of the process I can reuse some of the excess. But now I got it floured, I'm going to stretch it right out nice and flat on a towel here. I'll show you pictures of that when I'm at the end of the process. And again, now we do the other side of this. When I used to watch my aunt do this with the knife, I always noticed that anytime she touched the pasta, she would always lightly flour it and rub it. Now that last one I made was about 2 feet long. So you can see that these quarters, I'm going to go back up to 6 on here for the next quarter. A quarter like this, which is basically a 5-6 inch piece, is going to turn into something that would be 3 feet long. So I'm just thinning out the edges so that it'll start, and then I'm starting it in here. Okay, now I turn the setting down to 2. I flour this. Fold it in half. Cut it. And now I'm going to take, before I redo that, I'm going to take some of this flour out of here so that I can start to use some of the excess, so at the end of the process I don't wind up with a lot of extra flour that I can't use. Okay, so now here we go again.